Hey, Dylan Dix here, owner and founder of A1 Elite Performance. Excited to be here today to help you create your goals and action plan. Really important when we're ever progressing or working towards any form of goals is to make sure that we know where we're going. That way we can create a map to get us to our destination. If you think about if we don't know where our destination is, then we don't have a map. It's quite difficult. It's like when you move into a new city and you don't really know where you're going until you feel comfortable and you start getting to know the area. That's when it's easier to get to destination. So really important that we know where we want to get to be able to progress forward to there daily. So I'm just going to run through and really help you narrow down on what you want to achieve and help you really progress forward and gain clarity and direction. So first of all, we want to look at our nutrition, fitness, lifestyle, and mindset. So really, really important that when we do think of something we want to achieve, say with your nutrition, and there's going to be some voices that come into your head. These are possibly your limiting beliefs or fears. They're going to try and tell you, oh, you can't do that. What I want to do is challenge you to really, really narrow down on what you want to achieve, but also believe that you can do it. You might have heard Henry Ford saying, think you can, you think you can't. You were probably right. And it's 100% true when it comes to goal setting. Everything stems from the mind, and being able to believe that you can achieve it is really, really important. There's always going to be some form of doubt or limiting beliefs that are coming up for you. That probably means you're heading in the right direction. So make sure that you really, really push forward to that. So say with your nutrition, you might chuck in food prep every Sunday. And then track calories on my FitnessPal Monday to Friday. So with that, what you're wanting to do really is, once we figure out writing down here of your nutrition, your fitness, your lifestyle, and mindset, what you're wanting to do then is figure out, when exactly do I want to achieve that by? Do I want to achieve that in 0 to 4 weeks, 5 to 8 weeks, 9 to 12 weeks, or 3 to 6 months? So important with your nutrition, let's say food prep every Sunday, you might want to do both of these in the first 0 to 4 weeks, because they're really what's going to help you continue and progress long term. When it comes to your fitness, we can look at that fitness. So you might have a weight loss goal here for personal fitness. So it might be lose 10 kgs. And then increase max push-ups in a minute. So those are two pretty simple and basic ones. It's going to be completely different for you personally. So you have to think about exactly, the things you're not happy about, the things you really, really want to change at the moment. And so say with that lose 10 kilos, I might say I want to lose that 10 kilos and then shift it over into it might be 3 to 6 months. So let's say 9 to 12 weeks. Definitely very doable, very realistic. So lose 10 kilos might be in that 9 to 12 week, and increase max push up in a minute. So you want to be a bit more specific with that. So you might be doing 40 now, you might want to increase it to 50. And you might say that might take, 5 weeks. So 5 to 8 weeks. We might then move that one. So we'll cut and paste. However you want to change it, it's completely fine. And we're going to paste that there. Increase your max push-ups. So something you can sort of have then before that might be push-ups daily. If you see when we start reverse engineering it, lose 10 kilos. So at 5 to 8 weeks, you might have lost 4 kilos or 5 kilos, and then lose 2 kilos. So by seeing where we want to get progressively, so say if your goal is 20 kilos and you're doing 3 to 6 months, you'd have that in the end goal. And then we're reverse engineering it and see where we need to be at so we can track our progress along the way. If you don't have a specific weight loss goal, like I said, you can do a fitness goal or strength goal. It might be something like be able to bench 100 kilos or, bench 20 kilos heavier, 10 kilos heavier. It could be any of your strength movements, also to build muscle. I'd suggest if you are trying to build muscle to do some measurements, pretty similarly to when you're doing any form of weight loss. When it comes to your lifestyle, this might be, personally, you might say increased energy or exercise as daily habit. So if you want to think about the lifestyle and exactly the things you want to achieve, and really, really narrow down on how long you think those things will take, and once again, progressing them out through there. With our mindsets, really important, if you haven't checked it out already, our mindset section allows you to go over your beliefs, your values, your fears, and your habits, and really narrow down on your mindset and be able to really, really progress forward with your mindset and harden your mindset to be able to not only achieve your goals, but to then maintain them long term and continue smashing your goals. So whether you're doing this in a challenge, this will be in our challenge portal, or you might find that you'll be doing that with your coach in one of your following sessions after you've nailed down on your goals. It's really important. If you don't have your mindset aligned, then it's really, really difficult to not only achieve results, because you find the self-sabotage, your toxic habits or behaviors will come back and just pull you back to where you were. You might find 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. If that's happened to you before, don't worry, it's happened to me. It's about sort of working in, narrowing down on that mindset and figuring out exactly what is holding you back. So with your mindset goal, it might be work on mental vitamins. So that's our, in our mindset section, that's our mental vitamins, is really narrowing down, like I said, on the beliefs, fears, habits, and values, and really realigning your psychology for success. Mindset also might be keen or excited about waking up early. We might say that won't happen for the first 0 to 4 weeks. It's usually pretty tough when we start a new habit or change the time of waking up. So that might be something you head over for a bit more in 5 to 8 weeks. It could also be better mindset around nutrition. So it could be that you find that when you get a bit emotional under stress, that you tend to, go to emotional or stress eating. So sort of getting in a bit of better mindset, really working on your triggers and how that happens and narrowing down on that. And that might be, 5 to 8 or 9 to 12 weeks. And really, because it does take time to, as we are programmed a certain way, then it's really good for personal challenges. Just really being clear on, what's going to get in the way of the kids. It's going to be hard to maintain my exercise with the kids. How can I plan around that? Because at the end of the day, we are 100% responsible for our results and what we achieve. And we need to make sure that externally things aren't affecting us, the things that are really important to us, whatever personal challenges come up, we're able to overcome those obstacles and continue to progress forward. So once we've figured out exactly what those goals are, narrowed down 0 to 4, 5 to 8, 9 to 12, 3 to 6 months, and really became more clear and have more direction, then we want to have a look at what exactly. So this would be majority the most important goals when it comes to your transformation. Where are you going to do it? So it might be where you're going to exercise, where you're going to do your food planning, and then when, making sure we narrow in. One of the biggest things I would say is connecting with your why. Really important to connect with why you want to do it. Is it because you want to be able to play around, with your kids more? You want to be around for your kids when they're older, as you don't feel that your current physical or mental shape is conducive for longevity. It may be that you want to feel better in your clothes. You want to feel, it's really important that you connect with your why and the reason, you know, whether you're pulling away from pain, generally need some form of pain that we are coming away or pushing away from. And then what we're creating then, once you figure out exactly what your why is, really connect with that on a daily basis. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to, how minus is how would you feel if you didn't achieve it? Got to the end of, you know, our one-on-one program together, or it got to the end of the challenge that you've been involved in and you didn't achieve what you want. Really connect with that pain. How would it feel? Would you be disappointed? Would you be annoyed? Would you be frustrated? And really connect with that, because we need to make sure that we're pushing away from that pain, because what we're going to create next is how plus. How do we feel if you do achieve it? Increased energy, feel fantastic, running around with the kids, absolutely just smashing my goals, smashing my life. And what we're creating there is our pull motivation. So we're pushing away from that pain and we're pulling, we're allowing those positive emotions as if they've happened already to pull us towards those goals. And when you create that push-pull, it's really, really important and integral in absolutely smashing your goals to pieces. When you have that push-pull, it's very, very powerful as these emotions that we're pulling towards. So if we connect with our why and we connect with those positive emotions we're pulling towards on a daily basis, it's a lot more likely that you're going to achieve those goals, not only in the short term, but also maintain them long term. I hope that helps. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, more questions about the goal setting sheet, and I'll be more happy than to help. And let's smash out this one-on-one coaching program or challenge, whichever you are doing with A1 Elite Performance. And I wish you all the luck in achieving your goals.